Hey, this is Shardbound. It's a collectible card game with quite a wealth of strategy options. So as you can see here, we're two heroes on opposite sides of this map. We're trying to kill each other. So let's place this guy. I can place any of my units on this side of the map, with some special exceptions, of course. We're both going to be meeting in the middle. So there's a really big thing about like how far you want to progress into the other side of the player's map. Since you can only place generally speaking, you can only place units on your side. You want to draw your opponent closer to you than you going to them, because then you can more quickly respond to threats. Let's see. So we have 2 mana here, dash in a line, dealing 2 damage to enemies pass through. So it looks like I can sacrifice this guy. Move forward here. Wait, was that correct? No, just barely fine. She's just barely within my movement radius there. Now I'm going to be playing dash up to 2 tiles and transform into a primal. I think I'm going to play unit, even if the unit's not good. Maybe I can put it on this other side so it'll catch up faster. No, I'll just place it right behind me. I was not as good as I was hoping, but so it's pretty interesting. So she played this banner, right? It's all the way on the other side of the map, but it's gonna give her minions a constant +1 attack buff. So it's something I need to take care of here pretty soon. Unfortunately, I can't get to it. Damn, if only I had placed my Novice Knight over there. I think I'm gonna start making my way over though. Okay, and I can still dash 2 tiles and summon 2 primals. You know what I can do? I can actually dash behind her. Let's attack first and then dash. Hey, yeah. Oh, that's great. So what does transforming to a primal mean? I don't know what that means. But whatever. Anyway, in case I didn't mention this, yeah, it's very much like Smite Tactics. It's very much like Duelist. Except, like I said at the beginning, I feel like there's a lot more strategical depth here than either of those games, like even combined, really. It's actually impressive just how cohesive the whole project feels. Give a friendly primal +2 attack this turn. So that means Oathmaker Juno, right? I can actually attack this thing. Okay, so let's play this and then buff myself. Okay, so once you become a primal, that's when you start getting those buffs. Okay, then we're gonna go attack this banner. Get rid of that. Hey, right, yeah. I'm floating a mana, but I'm thinking that's okay. Okay, so she just played a 6/5. That's a little bit difficult to take care of. So I have 5 mana, so I'm gonna go probably a 3/2, right? Reduce a minion's attack and health to... Whoa, wow. Okay, so I can just get rid of this easily. Easy money. Then I'll move this guy up here. Attack there. That's not good enough. So I think I'll attack with Oathmaker Juno here, or Oathkeeper. Move up here, attack there, and then I'll just kill the combat medic next turn. I think that's good enough. I can still do a dash if I wanted to. Actually, you know what? Oh wait, I transform back to Juro, which is not something I want. This is dashing way too far. So I think I'll just hold on to it for now. Even if I am floating mana. Another thing I really like is how it's not immediately obvious when you start playing, but you can actually have your sightline blocked either by the environment, like these rocks right here, these white rocks, or with other units. So for example, if she had a unit that was like right here behind these rocks right here, I wouldn't act, and I was ranged, I would not actually be able to hit her because she has a unit in the way. In addition to probably those rocks would block it as well. So there's a lot more like positional awareness going into Shardbound than something like Smite Tactics, where it's even though it's kind of 3D, it's kind of like 2D. It's kind of operating on a 2D plane, but this is fully 3D. Okay, so I could probably go 4-2 here. Yes, I'm probably gonna do that 4-2. Oh wait, what? Choose an enemy. Huh. Hmm. So I'm gonna do Swift Strike now, and then dash through. It's so great. I love it. Okay, and then go for the attack. Obviously, there are some issues because this is the early access game. It just actually left the Kickstarter phase, I believe. Oh, I have to hold it. Oh, I probably still could have attacked with Oathkeeper Jiro, whatever. Like for example, sometimes selecting units can be a little bit tricky, and there's only one option to change your view, and that's pretty much it, which is I think not good enough. But it's got time to make some adjustments. Like already, it has a card history thing going on here on the left, which Gwent didn't get for a while. Okay. So dealing with this Valiant Stormer, it's gonna be really difficult. I think I'm gonna break the shield. Oh man, this is gonna be so difficult. So this is the issue with going into your opponent's side of the map. Flying. So flying is really cool. So I can place my flying unit all the way back here, and it will. It can go to anywhere on the map. After it's summoning sickness, of course. Okay, so I think I'm gonna trash my second unit here, and then back up. Dashing costs mana, but I need to play my flying unit, so I'm gonna do that instead. So basically, there's no reason not to ever play your flying unit basically at the back of the map, since the next turn they can go everywhere. Which, like, I don't know, it's so weird to me. Like, the same thing could be said in something like, oh no, she killed my unit. The same thing can be said about something like 8 damage. And Duelist, flying units are pretty powerful, but they feel so much, because the map is so much bigger, they feel so much more powerful here. Same thing with ranged. Although ranged is kept in check by its two major drawbacks, which is of course your line of sight can be blocked, and two, you can't actually return attack units. What I think is a really good way to balance range, because it really is super powerful. So I'm actually gonna lose this, it looks like. Oh wait, no, I think I'm fine. As soon as I deal with this guy, I think I can come back from this. He does have a flying unit though. I think I've adequately swing the pressure though. Oh no. So that's 2 flying units now. Okay. So I need to send over a Spirit Primal to that. Aw, man, that Shard Harrier is going to be such a huge issue. Okay, we're going to sack you. 1+1 on you. Okay, I think I'm going to back up and try and survive here for a moment. So this time around, this is pretty much just going to be a preview of this game. Even though I do find that it's, generally speaking, a lot better than a lot of the competition out there. I'm not particularly interested in this title. I'm just kind of keeping up with Gwent at the moment, some Hearthstone. But I thought it would be cool to show off. I think this game is cool and I want to show it off a bit. Even if I don't actually plan on making any real content for it. Although I do think this game could be a pretty big player once it really starts to get going. Like, for example, one major drawback, like I said before, is kind of the usability issue on your units, your visibility issue, which is kind of lacking. Especially when I have all the information, the necessary information on the screen, like the name the attack and health and all that. Like I'd love to be able to kind of like swivel the camera around the map. Although I'm not sure if it's like if that breaks it or if it's even possible. I don't know. I may have to just kill this assassin dude here. I'm running out of units so damn fast.
Let's do this. Am I?
Yeah, I can't even kill this thing.
For the fallen.
Claws out.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm pretty much done. How many cards does she have? Does she have any cards left? I might actually be able to come back from here.
Side by side. Phew. Okay.
Oof, yikes. Okay, so she's firmly in my zone of control, so I might actually be able to come back from this point. Because everything she's going to play is going to be on her turn. Oh, wow, yeah, okay. Your hero and all adjacent allies gain +2 attack for a full round. That's not very good. Oh, man, the comeback, boys, the comeback. I'm going to dash here because I want to get my primal back. And I can just use this as a finisher, like, next turn. All right, man, all right. The Queen's Guard is not going to help. Those are too late. I don't know why she didn't play the Vengeful Veteran last turn. That might be an issue with the bot. There we go. We win. Somehow, some way, we win. That's good stuff. I love it. Okay. So check out some of these other features of this game. Feedback, probably an 8, I guess. I don't know. So profile, we'll just check out some of these things. Got login rewards, so you can quickly catch up and get some, get a deck going of your own. Achievement, which is nice. I like that. Like I'm saying, like there's a ton of features in this game for something that feels, for something that is not getting that much media attention and also is in like Steam Early Access or whatever. There are a couple of different deck archetypes. You have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So obviously each color kind of generally matches up with other card games like Magic the Gathering. Blue is control. Green was, yellow is kind of like Paladin, so lots of buffs. Red is aggro. Purple, I believe, I think it was spell based. I'm not really sure. And then green, you know, orange are kind of whatever. I don't know. Is this the deck building interface? Yeah. Okay. Back. Also, a really big thing about this game is Twitch integration. Check that in just a moment. Treasury. I actually got 44 core set boxes just by logging in. I don't know if there's going to be a wipe. It wouldn't surprise me, but you can definitely get into this game and go on very quickly. World. So here's the Twitch integration. I think this is like their big thing. The big thing they're trying to push is getting content creators or getting broadcasters, I think is the official term, broadcasters, to connect with their viewer base. So let's just check this out for a minute. I actually don't have much of an idea of what this is about, so I'll just hop into one real quick. Okay, I don't know what this is all about, so I'm just gonna jump out. I know. Huh, removes it entirely. All right. Well, anyway, so I know that's kind of a big deal with them. I forget exactly what it's supposed to be, but basically it's supposed to be specifically curated events for certain broadcasters, I guess. I'm not really sure. Something to look into if you're interested in that. I'm not very. But otherwise, you can just head into the training grounds on practice against bots or get into the regular matchmaking. So that is Shardbound. Steam Early Access. I think it's cool. I like it a lot better than Smite Tactics or Duelist is a little bit different. I feel like this is strictly better than Smite Tactics though. There's so much more strategical depth both in the cards that you're actually playing, the strategies that you're utilizing, and the just realm of like motion and positional awareness that I feel like I was not getting in other titles. Although as much as I can praise this game, I also don't feel particularly inspired by it to actually start playing it. I think they're doing a lot of cool things. They have like a lot of features to offer just from its relatively early state, I guess. But I think kind of looks a little bit generic. I was hoping for a little bit more on like diversifying the like deck archetypes. Like I felt like I've already played those deck archetypes before in Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone or anything else. But it's neat. I think it's cool, but just maybe not right for me at this time.